welcome to Scott's Inverts. I'm Scott. These are the inverts, and you can probably tell from the thumbnail, this one does not go well. Stick around to the very end and we'll talk about the mistakes that happened, why it happened and all the rest of it. Plus I show you guys a couple of little interesting updates that's going on right here at Scott's Inverts. But for now, let's check out what happened with the Darlingi. So I'm just going to nip in right now and just say this is the part where she actually munches him. So if you don't want to see this bit, flick forward about 20-25 seconds and you should be all good. But yeah, let's have a look. Boom. So yeah, not exactly as enthusiastic as a video as I would have liked it to be, obviously for obvious reasons. Watching that part where she munched him back, for me, if I'd have clocked on while I was filming and while I was watching her, if I'd have seen her leave the leg that she had on him as he tried to get out, I would have gone in with the tongues. But when I was watching them, obviously I just missed that part. That is completely my fault, and that is probably the reason why he actually got munched as well, because I wasn't able to get in there with the tongs to save him. Massive learning curve for myself. Hopefully you guys at home have now learned something as well. I wanted to put this one out there for you, because we all make mistakes when we're breeding. We all do something wrong, and that's the only thing I can put it down to with these guys. But let's not finish on a negative. Let's go and have a look, see what else we've got going on. So if we go in very gently, we can take a look. There's the red fang, just there. And there is another egg sac. Now, fingers crossed, the last one was actually fertile, and the reason it didn't do very well was just down to the fact that it was transported to the show and then from the show to here. So we're going to let that one ride out. It was done yesterday, so I'm going to take it out in 3 weeks' time and open it up and take a look. See what's going on. Fingers crossed it's all fertile and all good. If not, we do have a mature male red fang from Dave's little beasties. So we'll keep him nice and cool, ready for him to go in once we've pulled this sack. So the Dame Medius has actually come out of the enclosure, shot onto my hand. This is the one that we picked up recently at the show, which was gravid. When we say she's gravid with the Dame Medius, what we mean is, look, that brown patch underneath her is actually an egg sac. So that's where she's carrying all the babies, is just underneath her abdomen. Last time we actually bred these ourselves and we gave them all away. This time I think my wife wants to keep a few and have a bit of a communal going on. So that is just absolutely awesome. Fingers crossed the temperature changes in transportation to the show and to here were only very slight, and all those eggs are doing absolutely fantastic. Hopefully you remember me doing an age geniculata care video a little while back, and we put this piece of cork bark in, act as a hide there, and a throne for the queen at the top. Well, she's gone to the top of the throne and decided to molt up there. The reason I'm really worried is because that's a good size drop for a tarantula that's just come out of a molt. So I am thinking about building that area up with some soil so she's got somewhere to go. I know some people might suggest kind of giving her a little nudge or trying to move her now. I'm not prepared to do that because I think it's just too much of a risk for myself. I just hope she does well. I mean, the boreals can do this and they seem to be all right. So fingers crossed she can. One thing is for sure though, I mean, she's a big spider anyway, but when she comes out of this molt, she's going to be huge and she's going to be absolutely stunning. Just wish her some luck down in those comments. But my God, I am absolutely terrified. Well, so we're kind of finishing on an iffy note with that AGN. What, that red fang sack. Fingers crossed that comes out and we have a ton of babies. I've been chatting to Jeremy from Jeremy's Wild World. He says when she hatches, or if I pull them, keep the slings together, let the fittest survive. So what we mean by that is let the bigger ones munch on the smaller ones, because 9 times out of 10 those smaller ones aren't going to make it anyway, and it saves them going to waste, which in my mind it's like you've always got that emotional attachment with any animal, even if they're brand new and only just hatched. But then secondly to that, you know, Jeremy's got a wealth of information behind him, so if that's going to give the slings that do survive a better chance, then I think that's what we're going to do. The tailless whip scorpion, the Dame Medius, we bred those a long time ago, and we ended up, I think we gave and swapped loads of them about, and we didn't actually keep any, and a female was developing to be gravid again. And what happened was with her is she went into a molt and passed away in that molt while she was gravid. The male subsequently died probably about 6 months after that, but this time we are going to keep quite a few of those slings if it's all successful, because again we bought a hen gravid and she was transported to the show and then from the show to here, so there could be temperature changes that affect those. Hopefully not, because you know in the case of these Comp Farm the temperatures are reasonably low anyway, so fingers crossed she is all good to go. Anyway, in those comments please wish the queen, which is our AGN, the best of luck for that molt. Hopefully fingers crossed this Tuesday on the live with Jaden, Mr. Grindless Creatures, we'll be able to talk about that molt and I'll be able to tell you some absolutely good news. I really hope so, because I am petrified. I love this spider. It was a gift from Lauren, and I do not want anything bad to happen to her. She is literally just a beautiful spider. When she molts, she's going to be massive. She's already like, she's mind-blowingly huge for an AGN, but going into a molt now, when she pops out, she's going to look gorgeous and massive and all the rest of it. Oh my God, I'm going to shut up now anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a channel member, please check out the community post, because there is a channel member video just there for you guys. You need to go and watch that one if you want your discounts at Spar Spiders. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and as always, we shall see you again on the next one.